Hi guys, I made it back. Today is Wednesday, I guess June 7th. So it has been 2 weeks since my last video, and it has been a long 2 weeks. We had Memorial Day. We got invited to go out on the boat with my brother-in-law. And so we did that, and my husband's parents were there, and 2 of his brothers, their wife and fiance, and so the kids had a bunch of cousins there, and it was super fun. They all went on the boat. I did not. I stayed on the beach with the kiddos, and it was just a really good day. We had a barbecue on the beach. Yeah. Good weekend. And then kids went back to school. It was a pretty normal week. And then Thursday they had the reptile man come at their elementary school, and so he brings snakes, and there was a baby alligator and a few lizards, I think. So my 2 big kids, the 6- and 8-year-old, they got to hold a baby alligator, and so we got a picture of that, and that was really cool. But I think while I was at that event at the school, I think I got sick. So I woke up Friday morning, and I had a sore throat, and my husband only works half days on Fridays, so he usually comes home around lunchtime anyway. But I ended up calling him to have him come home early because I really was not feeling well. So I ended up sleeping most of Friday, and then again most of Saturday. So not very productive for me on those days. And then I think Sunday we ran some errands in town, and we come back home, and it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm like, I can't do this anymore. Like, it hurts so bad. It was a sore throat is what it was. And I had a fever, and, you know, I was just super tired. So I decided we're going to go to the walk-in. Like, take me to the walk-in. Well, I had strep throat. So got put on medicine for that. It still kind of hurts a little bit. I don't know if you can tell. I can. It still hurts a little bit to swallow, but I am on medicine, so hopefully I'll be getting better. But I missed you guys. It was so funny because I was like, oh, I can do 2 weeks. Then I'll have more to show them and more to talk about. But I missed you guys. Like going past Wednesday was fine, but then once it hit the weekend, I was like, man, I want to do another video because you guys are so awesome. You leave comments and you like the video, and like I am surprised by all of the feedback I've gotten, and I just think it's great. And so I'm super excited to be back, and I guess let's get into it. So I do have an FFO today. I finished tomatoes, and I got it framed. So sorry, there's a reflection. I've got my computer open too, but that's not it. So yeah. Which side was it? I think it was this side. So yes, these 2 stitches on the bottom are a darker brown than the rest. They were missing, so yes, I did rip out all of the chicken wire that I had done, and I put those stitches in. I put the chicken wire back in. I filled in the browns that were missing, and I framed it. So this lives above our pantry right now, and that is probably where it's going to stay. And then once I finish the other 2 companion pieces with it, those will go up there too. So that was super exciting. FFO, woohoo! So, and then since I finished that one, I got to do a new start, which, if you remember, is a companion piece. So this one is called Market Carrots, and it is, again, by the same Zweigart kit from Hobby Lobby. And I got started on that one. I think this is maybe 1, maybe 2 nights. I don't remember. But I just got one of the colors mostly finished on the carrots in the middle. And that doesn't look orange, but it's orange, I promise. They're carrots. So I got that started. And let's see, what do I want to show you next? I guess I'll show you my other, the whip that you've already seen before, so you know about this one. It's the ink circles. Northwoods by Ink Circles, rather. So there's that one. That's what it looks like finished. And if you remember, last time I had the top half done. And this one, I really wanted to get this finished, you guys. I was really hoping this would be a finish by the next time I saw you. I couldn't do it. So, okay, so I had that first half done, so I'm going to roll that back now. So first I came and I did, you can see like where the orange stops right about here. So I came down and I did that big chunk right there. And I just got kind of bored, and so then I started just doing the little animal motifs. This hunter is probably my favorite out of the whole thing. You guys, you need to like find this pattern and just look at it because it is hilarious. There's a squirrel, there's a turkey, you've got the rifle. I'm guessing this one here is a shotgun. And then you've got archery, obviously. And there's a duck, some bunnies, a moose, elk, deer, jackrabbit. Like, it's just hilarious. And I love these motifs. So, but anyway, I was hoping that would be a finish, but it wasn't. I was just kind of losing steam on it. So I did what I could. That's all you can ask for sometimes. And like I said, I slept like 2 days, like 2 full days, pretty much. So obviously I did not get any stitching done during that time. Okay, so the rest, it's kind of like haul because I didn't have this pattern last time, so you've never seen it. But this one is a new start. If you guys hear noise, my husband is playing video games, so he might be yelling at the TV. So if you hear it, that's what that is. Don't be alarmed. Anyway, so I bought my first Heaven and Earth designs, and this is the one I purchased. I like happened to look on their website, and I don't know if all the patterns were on sale or if it was just like a designer or whatever, but I've been eyeing this one for a while. I always told myself, like, if I ever were to do a Heaven and Earth designs, this would be the one. This is called Mini Deer Creek, and the artist is Donna Gelsinger. I'm gonna call it Gelsinger. And I just think that is so, so pretty. So that's the one I bought. And like I said, it was on sale. I think they were like 35% off. So of course, I kitted it up. Because you buy it, you gotta kit it up, right? What's the point if you don't? So I do have a very small start on this. It's a bunch of, let's see, the colors are going to be off, I'm sorry, but blacks, grays, greens, all very dark. And it is just the top corner right there. So that was that. And then I was like, well, they're having a sale. Let me see what else they have, because I really want to find a good nativity scene pattern that I can like frame and put it in one of the frames that's got like the back on it, so you can just stand it up and it stands up on its own. So I looked around, I just searched probably just nativity scene or something like that. And this one came up. And I thought that that was gorgeous. So I was like, well, it's 35% off. I might as well, right? This is called Minnie the Nativity. And it's also by Donna Gelsinger. So I didn't realize at the time when I purchased them that they were both by the same artist. And then I was like, well, I obviously like her work. Like, let me just look and see what else she's got. So I had found this other pattern of hers, and I was like, oh, that one's so nice. And obviously it's on sale. It's 35% off right now. But I was like, no, I just bought two. They're Hades, they're full coverage, they're gonna take me forever. So I was like, I can wait on that one. And so I put it in my wish list, I think. And so, you know, the week goes by, days go by, I'm, you know, living life and doing stuff. And then somebody, yesterday I think, posted on the Hade Facebook group that there was another sale. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll just, you know, out of curiosity, see what this sale is. Well, this sale is 50% off, so like even a better deal. And so I was like, well, I guess I'll get it. So I'll show you guys what I got. This is also by Donna Gelsinger, and this is, it's called Minnie Watching Over Us. And when I first saw this one, I fell in love, because something you might not know about me is that I had a miscarriage in between my boys. So if you didn't watch my first video, I have 4 kids. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I've got girl, boy, boy, girl. So in between my boys, I actually got pregnant with twins and ended up miscarrying around 11 weeks. And I've always thought of those twins as a boy and a girl. I don't know why. That's just how I thought about them. I don't know what they were. I'll find out someday. But anyway, so I saw this, and I mean, I don't know if those kids are twins, but they look very similar in age, and there's the angel above them, and I just thought it was beautiful. And so, yep, that's what I got. So I went from owning 0 Hades to now owning 3. But, oh, and after, so I purchased this one, I think it was yesterday, I'm pretty sure. So after I purchased this one, I guess I should tell you, this one, the Mini Deer Creek, is on 18 count Ada, because that's what, I went up to Hobby Lobby, because I couldn't find 25 count Ada. Well, anyway, so I started it. I'm not sure about the coverage. I think I might want to go with the 25 count instead. So I'm thinking I might not finish the one I started. Because, okay, so there's a queen of starts. You guys can call me the queen of restarts, right? Because I always restart everything. Go watch my first video. You'll know what I'm talking about. But, where was I getting at? Oh, so I got the Watching Over Us one, and I was like, I think I want to do that one on the 25 count, and then get the pre-gridded fabric. So, but that I have to order online, and I think I might as well do it for all 3, because then it'll be gridded, and it'll be much easier for me to, you know, not have to think about it quite so much. So, yeah, I think I'll probably order the gridded fabric and then do that for those. But anyway, so that was my small little haul. I do have one more haul item, and this is just from Hobby Lobby. It's another Artiste mini kit, and it's called Ship in a Bottle. And this is like a super tiny one, you guys. It's got something on it. I don't know what that is. It's super tiny. It is 4.13 inches by 2.13 inches. or that'd be about 10.5 centimeters by 5.5 centimeters. So it's super tiny, but this is meaningful for me because my grandfather used to make boats like this, and he's actually got one on display in a museum in the Puget Sound area. If you know Washington State, where Puget Sound is, they have a nautical museum, I think, and so it's on display over there. But anyway, so the ships in the bottle always remind me of my grandpa, so that was kind of neat. And I guess that's all the cross stitching. We're going quick, guys, I know, but so that's all the cross stitching. I'm going to move on to crochet now, so if you're not interested, I guess I'll see you later, but I hope you stick around. I have a finished object for crochet, that is, that I didn't show you guys last time, and I had showed you those, the cross stitch Germany and Washington that I was giving to a couple as their wedding gift. Well, I had crocheted a different couple who's getting married this summer. They're actually getting married in 2 weeks, I think. But I crocheted their wedding gift. And this, here I have the finished one so I can show you. So it's called the Checkerboard Textures Throw, and it's a free red heart pattern. And I made mine in like a creamy white color, which I thought would be beautiful for whatever their decor looks like. And for a wedding, because, you know, white wedding. Let's see. So it's made up with, I think there's 10 of these granny squares, and then there's 10 of these textured squares. And the texture squares are all different. I'm not going to show you all of them. But, and then you sew them all together, and I just thought that was really cool. And that was made with this With Love by Red Heart, which is probably my favorite yarn of theirs to use. So, and then there was another whip that I had that I forgot to show you guys last time, which is really silly because it's like one of my newer whips. This, let me get the picture for you guys. This is called, what is the title of it? It's called Crochet Hooded Baby Blanket, and it is a free pattern from makeanddocrew.com. And I am making this for my youngest daughter, who will be 2 in August. So it's like that. Let me scroll down and show you one more picture of it. I know, I'm super tech savvy, you guys. I'm about as tech savvy as I get. So this one, it's just a big granny square, and then you make like another triangle and sew it on, it looks like. So this one I'm making out of Lion Brand yarns, and this is their Pound of Love. And this is just a gray color. Let's see, show you the right side so it looks pretty. There's just a really big granny square right now, and I gotta make it bigger. So we're just gonna keep going round and round on that. And then for the edge color, where hers was the hot pink, I decided to go with a purple. It's like a, I don't know, it's like a dusty purple, would that be the right word? Anyway, so that's gonna be the blanket for my daughter, and that will be her birthday present in August. So, and then there was a new start for crochet. Last time I told you guys that one of my friends is pregnant with her third son, and she said she wanted a blanket in navy and gray. So I decided on this pattern, which is also a free pattern from redheart.com. And it's called the Personalized Baby Blanket. Now, I don't think I'm going to put her baby's name on it. It's just going to be a blanket because I like the stripes. Let me dig in here and get it out. Did not prepare too much for this one, sorry. And let's see. Excuse me. I think this is the right side. But it's pretty simple. I figured it would work up pretty quickly and have a good look to it. So it's got like this kind of rib action going on. There's just gonna be stripes of blue and gray, and then it'll have the dark blue border around it. And I decided I'm gonna give her son that bunny that I made. I couldn't keep it, it's just too cute. It needs to be enjoyed by a little one that will, you know, actually use it and enjoy it. And so I'm gonna give that to her as well, the blanket, and then the little bunny lovey that I showed you guys last time. So, for crochet, let's see, I do have one project I'm kind of thinking about. My bangs look funny. That I was thinking about starting. And it is they call it a crochet pet bed. And it's shown with a cat in it. This is by Yarnspirations. And I would be making it for my cat. Yes, whoops. Bring the color back. There we go. So I'd be making it for my cat. But I would need to purchase yarn for that. And then for knitting, I haven't started anything for knitting, but I found a really cool, what is it called? It's called a cabled throw. Now I actually taught myself how to knit from YouTube videos about 2 years ago, I think. And I think I've tried making a hat with cables on it. I tried making something with cables on it. I don't remember what it was. But it had like a lag after the cable, like when you start doing the, what is it called, the garter stitch again. And I couldn't figure out how to get rid of it. But cables are really pretty. Lace and cables are, well, lace in particular is why I wanted to learn how to knit. But I really would like to try to figure out the cable thing. So I found this blanket, and this says it is an easy skill level. Exquisite cabled throw, free pattern at redheart.com. And fix that color again for you guys. Okay. So, yeah. I might be giving that a try soon. I don't know when, but that's on my radar. So that's it. I wish I had more to share with you guys. Hopefully I'll be feeling better this next week, and I'll actually be able to get more done, and maybe that Northwoods finish. That would be great, wouldn't it? I want to get that up on my wall. Anyway, so I'm glad to be back. I hope you guys are glad to see me back, and I'll see you next time. I think I'm going to try for weekly. I just want to make sure that I have enough content for you guys, which is why I wanted to wait 2 weeks. But I missed you, like I said earlier, so I think we'll try weekly. So hopefully I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.